Hi, I'm Reggae Elliss. I'm here with Michaela Davis-Meehan to talk about the Discover Freeride camps Michaela is running in New Zealand this year in partnership with the North Face and Mountain Watch. Now, Michaela, these tours are going to be based in Queenstown, exploring the terrain out in and around the resorts of the Remarkables and Coronet Peak. So what's the story and how did it come about?
Yeah, so I've been competing on the Freeride qualifiers and the World Tour the last few years, and it's been awesome, but I've just kind of gone myself and figured it out along the way. So I thought it'd be amazing to have a pathway where people can go and learn a bit more about free riding and just get an entry into it without having no idea just where to start. So we're going to take them out in resort and backcountry as well and giving them an intro, because it's more than just going, into the backcountry and strapping on a board. And free riding's becoming pretty big over the last few years in Australia. So it'd be cool to get everyone over there and just riding and showing them how to use equipment, teaching them how to read lines, and just, everything to do with free riding.
Well, I remember we talked about this in Huckleberry when you were there for the Freeride World Tour. I think it was January 2019, but no, 2020. But so it's been a long time coming. Now with this, you started off, I suppose, a slopestyle rider, and then you've sort of experienced the backcountry slowly. Is the focus for this just learning, or is it also for someone who might have a competitive ambition as well?
Yeah, so it's a bit of both. So either people want to just have some fun and get into it, or ideally it'd be cool to get some people more onto the Freeride qualifying tour and teach them how, like what the judges are looking for, how to choose their line, and hopefully eventually compete, and to just give another pathway and a different avenue, because we've got a really good program, for slopestyle and bordercross in Australia, but just no path for free riding. So that's the idea.
Yeah, well, this is a good way to start. And of course, now you're the head coach there. You've also got some Kiwi team riders from the North Face. You said Blake Marshall from the Freeride Tours coming in, and then it'll just be a mix of coming in and some backcountry experts as well.
Yeah, exactly. Some North Face team riders, which would be awesome to get some different perspectives from different athletes, and some backcountry guides. And so that'll be good. Yeah,
and a mix of the coaches are both skiers and snowboarders, so you're trying to get that sort of camaraderie together that happens on the Freeride World Tour.
Competing on the Freeride World Tour, like slopestyle, it kind of differentiates with the snowboarders and the skiers, but in freeriding, it's just everyone together, it's just one big family, and it's super fun. Everyone just goes up, you're just there to have a really good time. And I kind of want to mimic that into a camp, so it's really cool to have skiers and snowboarders together. Yeah,
so it's not necessarily, you don't need to be an expert skier or snowboarder, just a confident, intermediate, advanced rider.
Yeah, like someone, venturing off into the side country, but maybe you're not sure where to go, or maybe you want to start hitting some little rock jumps, and we're just there to kind of help push their riding, as well as, just get them a bit courage and send it.
Yeah, well, of course, there's a lot more to the backcountry than just hitting features and riding big open powder bowls. A lot of education with snow safety, avalanche awareness, and that's part of the camp as well.
So we're going to have some training days, and because even on the tour, it's compulsory to have a transceiver. You've got to ride with a backpack with a shovel and probe. So I want to teach them how to use all that stuff, because otherwise there's no point carrying it out in the backcountry if you don't know how to use it. And just reading faces, where you want to hike up, and then where you're going to ride down, and exit points as well.
Yeah, of course, based out of Queenstown, awesome part of the world. It's a real happening town, and that, the Southern Alps, some of the most spectacular terrain in the world. You've got to be looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. I love New Zealand, and Queenstown is a postcard at every corner. When we're not riding, there's so many awesome activities in Queenstown we can do, bungee jumping, just about that adrenaline hit for me anyway.
Well, the price of the camps includes accommodation in Queenstown, breakfast, and access to the resorts. What else is on the itinerary?
Yeah, so we'll be doing 6 days of resort riding at Remarkables and Coronet, just a bit of side country, a few hikes, and then we've got 2 dedicated backcountry days where we'll learn some avalanche safety, as well as hiking and picking our lines.
Well, thanks, Michaela. Sounds like it's going to be an awesome camp. And you can get all the details for the Discover Freeride Camp with Michaela Davis-Meehan on mountainwatch.com.